Hello, everybody. My name is Craig Lidstone. I am the manager of homelessness prevention and housing support in our housing services program at Bissel Centre. So I'm going to talk about a few programs. I'll start by just talking a little bit about our mission. So we work with communities to empower people to move from uh, poverty to cultural, social, and economic prosperity. That is something that informs all of the programs that we do as an agency. So when we talk about the programs today, you'll be able to see how that has been sprinkled into everything that we do. This is a spectrum where we cover the services that exist within housing services. This is a spectrum that I've ranked from lowest form of intervention to highest form of intervention. So that would be where we become the most active and supportive in a person's life. That would be over in the range of supportive housing like Hope Terrace, all the way to the other end where we have our lowest forms of intervention, where we're a little bit more hands-off for our financial empowerment work. All of our services are client-centered and they provide a harm reduction focus. That means that the people coming to access our services are really the drivers of what we offer. And we also look at ways that we can reduce the impact of potentially harmful behaviors in a person's life through all of the services that we offer. Housing, financial empowerment, it's built into all of those things. So, a couple of the programs that I'm going to talk about today are our financial empowerment program. This is, you might recognize it from the spectrum that I put up a moment ago, is one of our walk-in programs that we offer to folks where we don't provide a case management component to it. We are offering tax clinic for people on Mondays from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. We are able to take a person's information and take that over to Canada Revenue Agency and populate all of their T-slips without them having to go to the CRA to get those things. We can just make that happen as long as they sign a form that gives us permission to do that. Once again, that is on Monday afternoons from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. It runs 11 months of the year, every month except February. Community Bridge is an eviction, disconnection, and foreclosure prevention program. So we work with people who have been served a utility disconnection notice, an eviction notice, or a foreclosure notice to determine whether or not they can be sustainable in the place that they're living and how we can make them more sustainable. So we do that by providing financial coaching to those individuals, and we look for ways to decrease their expenses and increase their income. We will also do things like advocate to landlords to come up with payment plans. We will speak to utility companies. We'll go to income support to look for additional funding for people to pay any arrears that they have. And then once all of those resources have been explored, we can provide a small no-interest loan to someone to help float them, if we are able to see that they can be sustainable in their home with that. If they are not likely to be sustainable where they're living, we can support them with a damage deposit and help them find a new place to live. To refer someone to that program, the first step would be to go to the Bissel Centre website. There is an online application that people are able to fill out, and then one of our intake workers will get back to them within 2 days. The supported referral program is something that we offer in partnership with Homeward Trust. It is for individuals who have found an apartment or a place to live, and they just require support with first month's rent, damage deposit, furniture, insurance, and groceries. Those are the 5 main things that the supported referral can provide assistance with. The best way to access that service is over here on our next page, which is the Outreach Housing Team. Individuals are able to walk into Bissel Centre's community space and meet with a housing worker on the days that are listed on the page. So we have housing workshops that we offer around the city. We have in our community space on Mondays and Fridays from 9 a.m. to noon. People are able to just walk in, meet with a housing worker over that 3-hour stretch. And then we have 3 libraries that we operate out of as well on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays that people are able to walk in and connect with a housing worker. That can be an avenue into our Housing First programs. If someone requires more support, then just having a small cash infusion to help them with a damage deposit or something like that. So if someone has difficulty navigating the rental market, would require support in order to stabilize in the home that they're in, we do have a program called Homeless to Homes, where after a person has been housed, we are able to provide 12 months of follow-up support. We meet with the person in their home. We have conversations that are guided by them about what services they would like to receive. And then after about 12 to 18 months, we graduate them to independence. That is my presentation. Thank you.